Hello YouTube. Right, today we're going big. How big? Well, we're going that big. So yes, we have got the Rsport Pro 400 Gen 2 intercooler. So that's going to replace the small one we've got in the bottom. Remember before I had some temp issues, so there'll be a thing in the past now. Before we get into it though, I can tell you that this is now on discount if you use my Team SPS discount code on the search bar for pumaspeed website. That is now £409.99 to you beautiful subscribers. So if you want one, get one while it's cheap. Right, let's get into the fitting video. Alright, so first job, both headlights got to come off, obviously bumper off, and then we can sort out the intercooler. Right, so that's the bumper off. Now we're going to take the intercooler off, and we're going to end up losing this because obviously the new intercooler comes up here somewhere. So I'm going to lose all my mounting points for the jets. So probably what we'll do is I'll mock up the new one. Maybe I'll do something up here. Even though I'm probably not going to need the water jets, I've done them now. I'm going to put them there. You just never know. I didn't think I'd need to use them realistically until I did on the last track day, and they will save my day. So I'm going to fit them anyway. Like I say, we'll strip that off, put it in, and I'll work out where I'm going to put them. First thing I've spotted is this bracket that's broke. Now when I bought this second hand, I think it had been bent quite a lot. It had some tack rails put in, but it's given up the ghost. It's pretty well supported at the bottom anyway. Doesn't really, I mean, I'm pushing on it hard. So anyway, let's get it off. That one is off. We're now ready to put it on. Now, if I was on my car mods, that would sound like a harp. See if it works for me. Let's offer it up. There's dowels in the back. Let's have a look. Let me show you. So if we flip them over, there's dowels in the top that fit into the holes there, and these lower brackets then I think bolt into there, so it should be really straightforward. Right, because it's sitting a bit high until the dowels drop in, this has kind of stopped me pushing it back, so I think we're going to have to remove that. We're really close. Whether I could just give it a good tug or what, I don't know. I'll try now, give it a good tug or a push. like a glove. Right, that saved a bit of work removing that. So you see now, both line up perfectly. Well, just a little tweak on that one, and that's a real easy fit. Right, I've just had a bit of a nightmare. I bent down to do this bolt, but my bumper was there with this overhanging off it that way. Obviously I sat on that, so obviously my fat backside when I snap these two mounting points. So when I come to put the bumper back on, I'm hoping I don't need them two. Nightmare. But as for the intercooler, that is bolted up, bolt one in there, and that was really simple, very easy. So all I got to do now is put the hoses on either side and it's done. Right, so we're going to pop off the cap, and then you get a 45, 90, no, whatever degree hose that is, and then a connector, so that in there, and then the elbow onto that. Right, this is what I've done. I've bought some extra Jubilee clips, so I'm actually going to put two onto each one, because once this is fitted, I don't want to be wondering if my Jubilee clamps have come loose or a leaking boost. So once it's on, it's on. Right, so I've done a trial run of this connector up, and I've got a big kink in my pipe here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to the fitting underneath, slacken that, push that hose further down, and release the pressure on that. Right, so yep, altering that pipe down there, I'll solve the kink in that. Also, I had this cable tied to that, and I gotta be honest, it wasn't really helping. It was putting a bit of pressure, so that won't get cable tied to that no more. So I'm going to pull that off and get the Jubilee clips on. That's both sides clamped up. I think what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to cut these off. I kept before. This section here is visible through the outer parts of that grill. So I'm going to cut that off because it's not fitting so well, and I think it's going to give me problems pressing onto the bumper. So I'm going to cut that off, and then I'm going to throw some black spray over the Jubilee clips, because like I say, that I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see them. They're not going to look so good in silver, so we'll cover this up, get a bit of paint on them, chop them off. Right, so the only black I've got is some of this stone chip, but I'm not going to worry, it's only just to make it a bit more concealed. Just get a little bit on it, no prep, just get it on. So that's that. That's all I was going to take that and dry off. Now when you're looking through them little grills, you're not going to stand out as shiny bits of silver behind there. So I'm at the point now where that is all done. The issues I've got to sort out now is we've got to get rid of this part of the grill so it can breathe a bit more. Then I'm looking at where am I going to put my jets. Now I thought about putting them here, but then I'm thinking I don't know if there's room up under here, because the jets stick up quite a bit and the pipe work could end up giving me problems. So I've come up with another idea. Take this grill out, and I'm going to put them in here, so they will then spray up and then catch the intercooler from there. So that is what I'm going to do right now, is drill them holes out. Well, that's all three jets in. I've left a long length of hose, and then I'll feed that and probably connect that in there so that I can have a means of connect and disconnecting when the bumper comes on and off. Right, now it's down to getting rid of this honeycomb stuff, and I was watching Car Rambles last night actually, and he done it with an angle grinder, so I'm going to do exactly the same as you, Mitchell, and just angle grind that, get rid of it, open up the honeycombs. So let's get into it. This is an absolute horrible job. I've been on this now for at least half an hour. The problem you get is if you sand too much, you get it hot and it melts, and rather than grinding anything away, you just kind of move the plastic around in blobs. So you have to wait for it to cool and then go at it again. But you can see what it does, how it thins it right down, and these will break out. So I'm just going to crack on with this now. You don't need to see any more. I'll show you when it's done. Well, that was an absolute mission, but it's all done now. As you can see, we're all ground off and at the front, other than a little few overspills and bits that need picking off. It's pretty good. Right, so now I'm going to get it back in the bumper, get the bumper on, but first I think I'm going to clean up all of this mess. What a mess. Grill is all in and finished. We're ready to put the bumper on now, so I am going to stick you somewhere over here and crack on. Right, bumper's all on. What do you think of that? I like that. I like it a lot. Also, the Jubilee clips don't stand out, the silver in here, so they're not noticeable. I've done the same thing with the brake trumpets, sprayed them so you don't notice them. Car's filthy. That's because of the dusty drive. Rain, the wind blows in from under the doors, but I'm pretty happy with that. So one thing to test now is the water sprays, so I'm going to get Ellen to squirt them. Go on, Ellen. You see that? And again. And again. Oh, you can see that nice wide spray on the outer ones. That one's going right to the top, but you can see once it's getting soaking now, but when we drive in, the wind will blow that straight in, so I'm pretty pleased with that. But that'll do it. Right, so the biggest thing everyone's asking me is, does this intercooler cause any lag? So only one way to find out. Let's go for a drive. Right, so I've just done a few miles now, car's warm. I've done a little acceleration a few times, and yes, there is lag. It's not horrendous, nothing I'm bothered about, but it is different to the smaller intercooler. Car pull as well. I mean, a little bit of lag doesn't bother me for what its purpose is for the track. It wouldn't bother me driving on the road. The main thing is, I just want the car running at its best for as long as possible on track, so I can put up with that. But it is barely nothing to worry about, nothing that bothers me. People who talk about lag these days, I think you ain't got a clue compared to like cars from the 80s. I used to obviously here at Cosworth back then, and if you want to know what lag is, go in one of them with a stock turbo, that's pull as well. Lag in that is incredible. Modern turbos barely lag at all in comparison to back in the 80s, so there you are. But yeah, it pulls like a train. Fourth gear now and it's just rocketing. So I am happy. The other thing people are wondering is, does it give you more power? Potentially, I suppose it could, but really that's not its purpose. I think that's debatable whether it gives any more power. I really can't tell if I'm driving. The car just feels good anyway. This 2R map, I love it. It just pulls strong all the time. So I don't expect more power, but I'll have all of the power all of the time, whereas with the old intercooler I was getting all of the power some of the time. So that's really why I've done it, and it's going to do its job. I'm happy. So right, that just leaves me to thank you for watching. Thank you very much, Pumaspeed, for supporting me. once again sponsoring me on this deal. And just to remind you all, no, it wasn't free, but I did get a discount, which I'm very grateful for. So thank you all very much. Please do the usual, like, subscribe and all that jazz that people to say. And I'll see you on the next one, which won't be very long, because coming tomorrow I've got another new part coming for the car. So stay tuned for that. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon.